Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 6-4. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. With Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening this weekend here in Durham and invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, share information, promote yourself or your business. You can do that as well. So let's get started. Let's see. I'm on the Word page, that is the government and nonprofit information page. All I'm going to say is that there are a bunch of really great programs, like you can get help paying your rent, your mortgage, your water bill, et cetera, et cetera. So just check those out over the weekend at your convenience. Also, the Durham County libraries are all open until 6. And of course, Bragtown is closed for the weekend. Now let's go to the health events page. So that means we're going to go to the health page. It's called To Your Health. And then I'm going to click on that big blue button at the top of the page. That takes us to the one-off health-related events and support groups, etc. So let's get started. Let's see. This is happening right now as we speak. The Duke Cancer Institute, the Duke Primary Care, and the Lincoln Community Health Center, they're all co-hosting this event, which is being held at the Lincoln Community Health Center, which is on Fayetteville Street. So this is the annual Duke Men's Health Screening. As you probably know, men often don't look after themselves as they look after their families. They seem to ignore their health for some reason. So this is a great way to tell everybody you know who's male and an adult to go over to the Lincoln Community Health Center for a health screening. Now, they can be screened for, prostate cancer screenings. They're going to have, blood pressure exams, diabetes risk assessments, other disease screenings of their choice. And also they can just get lots and lots of information, which will never go to waste. So that's going on right now, but only until noon. And this, again, is at the Lincoln Community Health Center, 1301 Fayetteville Street, served by the 5 bus. Okay. Also happening today, Med Ultra Learning. They like to host these free infant CPR and choking classes. So the next one is going to be online today from 1 until 2, totally free. And this is a layman's class. It's not for medical professionals. So it's a really great class so you can learn how to save the life of a baby if you need to. So that, again, is from 1 until 2 o'clock. Okay, let's see. Oh, one more item. The LGBT Center of Raleigh, they're going to host an online triangle autism discussion. And this is for people who are officially diagnosed, self-diagnosed. They don't have to be necessarily members of the LGBT community. They're just the hosts of the event. So today's topic will be autism positivity. This is going to be online. It's a free event from 4:30 until 6 this afternoon. Okay, and now let's go to the Let's Go page. I think I have the longest list of events of the year so far. So let me just, okay, this is going to be a long one. Settle in. Instead of settle in, take some notes. Oh, Jackie Brown is here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Jackie. Oh, wait a minute. I actually, now there used to be 2 Durham community pages. And when I typed, this is to acknowledge Jackie and the fact that she's saying that I didn't post this on the page. Now, I type Durham community, in search, because I think I list this, I post this in like 3 or 4 different Facebook pages. Lately, only one page has been showing up, not your page, and I don't know why. I thought you shut it down. To be really totally honest, I thought it was shut down. So look into that, because when I type Durham, what I usually type is Durham COM. Both of the pages used to show up, and now only one. So please look into that because I would like to post this on your page. Yeah, I'm not trying to leave you out. So yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, Jackie. My apologies. It's definitely not on purpose, and I'm leaving you out. It's definitely not on purpose. Okay, where was I? Let's see. Oh, I was just getting ready to read this incredibly long list of events for today, the 4th. Let's see. So I told you about the Duke Men's Health Screening. That's until noon. Told you about that. Durham Farmers Market is being held, as we know, right now as we speak, until noon in Durham Central Park. Same space is being shared by the Durham Craft Market. They are also in Durham Central Park until noon. Also, the South Durham Farmers Market, there in the Greenwood Commons Shopping Center south on Highway 55. That is also until noon. And then let's see. Boxyard RTP, they already started at 9:30, a half hour ago, but they're celebrating their first anniversary. So happy birthday, Boxyard RTP. It's a great outdoor venue where they have music all the time and other events. So even though it's I just said that it's an outdoor space, there are venues there, like BU is there. Um, Actually, there's two BUs now. One is at Boxyard RTP. There's other venues where you can buy food and beverages. It's a wonderful hangout space. So they're celebrating their first anniversary today. So let's see. They're going to have so the fitness class is going on right now. They're going to have a Saturday's kids DJ dance party from 11:30 until 2:30. They're going to have the bounce house play from 11:30 to 3:30. Face painting from noon to 3. A roaming magician from 2 until 3, and a magic show on the Beatbox stage and Wonder Bop at 5. Free admission, and of course, they will have food and beverages for sale. Also, going on right now until 11:15, Historic Stagville is hosting emancipation tours where these are free, and this is where you get a detailed history on the emancipation of the enslaved families, how they finally were able to be free, and also how the white owners are trying to figure out how to stay in power and stay in business. So interesting stories. These tours are designed for those who are age 12 and over. They are free. It's mostly outdoors with 2 short stops at historic buildings. So again, it's free. Definitely register and rush over there to 5828 Old Oxford Road for a tour. Let's see. Old North State Jam. They're going to have their old time acoustic music jam at the Durham Farmers Market from 10 until noon today. Also, the Makers Society, they're going to have their pop-up market at Golden Belt. They have 2 per month. So this one today is going to be at Golden Belt in partnership with High Wire and J Lights Market and Cafe. So more than 40 artists and crafters will be out there selling their items, and that should be really, really fun. This is from 11 until 3. Also today, the Raleigh DSA, that stands for Democratic Socialists of America, and the North Carolina Triangle DSA, they're co-hosting the Venezuela Feminist Tour Panel Q&A. This is going to happen today from noon until 2 at the People's Solidarity Hub on Chapel Hill Road. Basically, a delegation of Venezuelan women, they'll be talking about, in English and in Spanish, about the crippling effects that U.S. sanctions are having on their country. So that should be really interesting to learn about. Free admission, and I do have a link so you can look it up and see what's happening before you go. Okay, the Triangle Blues Society, they're having their first Saturday Blues Jam at the Blue Note Grill from noon until 3. Free admission. You can hop on stage and join in. That should be really, really fun. The first Saturday Blues Jam at the Blue Note Grill, noon until 3. Okay, you can enjoy a celebration of children's books. That should be really fun. At the North Star Church of the Arts on Gear Street. You can meet Bev Tumelo and 𝗓𝗓𝗓 I hope I said that right. Those are the owners of the Rofia Book Cafe. It's on the corner of Anger and Driver. It's a Black-owned bookstore. They have classics and contemporary Black books. Really interesting. Also, you can meet children's author 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 He's written all kinds of books. Also, children's mentor, spoken word artist Pierce Freeline will be there as well. This is an all ages event. It's free. And again, it's at North Star Church of the Arts starting at noon. Lots of fun. Okay, the Independent Animal Rescue, they're hosting their cat adoption event. It's going to be today at Unleashed on University Drive from noon until 3, where you can meet adoptable cats and maybe take one home. Also happening today, the North Carolina Cooperative Extension, the Durham office, they're hosting World Hunger Day. This is going to be in Durham Central Park from 3 until 6. You can learn all about the amazing individuals, the businesses, and the organizations that are out here helping people and addressing hunger. It's a free event. And again, it's in Durham Central Park from 3 until 6. The Independent Animal Rescue strikes again with their dog adoption event, this time dogs. And this is going to be at Golden Belt from 3:30 to 5:30. Meet some dogs, play with them, take one home. Okay. Kente is here. Wow. 2 West Coasters are watching the show right now. That means you are up here at 7 in the morning in Los Angeles watching Bull City Hangout. Hello, Kente. And yes, I will be visiting Los Angeles in a couple of months, and I hope to meet you in person. Yes. Okay. Next, Bike Durham, they're going to host their rides to the Beaver Queen pageant. So if you'd like to bicycle ride over to the Beaver Queen pageant, which I will describe in a second, then you can meet at one of 3 places: Edison Johnson Rec Center, CCB Plaza at the Bull, or Oval Park on West Club Boulevard. So everybody will start at 3:45 at all 3 places. And then, oh yeah, let's hang for the show. Okay. So everybody's going to be riding to the Beaver Queen pageant, where they actually have a bike valet. So you can leave your bike for a very small fee. That should really be nice. So starting at 3:45 if you don't want to take the bus or drive. Now let's talk about the Beaver Queen pageant, what that is. It is the 18th annual. It's in person for the first time in like 3 years. It is a super crazy event, and this year's theme is Camp Bushy Valley, and it's wacky. So it's a beauty pageant run by people in costume. The Beaver Queen won't necessarily be a woman. That's what makes it wacky. All kinds of genders are out there just having fun. It's clean fun. They dress in silly costumes. They have like talent segments. I should say talent segments. And you get to vote. You vote as often as you like. You pay to vote. It's a fundraiser, actually. And it's a fundraiser for Ellerbe Creek Watershed Association. So there's some seriousness behind all of this. But you can bribe the judges. I mean, it's lots of fun. And they also have things for sale. So again, it's a fundraiser. They're going to have music, kids activities, food trucks. I do have the link here so that you can cast your vote in advance if you'd like to do that. You can also read the rules and regulations and also keep tabs on who's winning. So let's see. Did I mention everything that happens? Let's see. Yeah, that's just about it. So it's just a family-friendly event that is just wild and wacky. It starts at 4:00 in Duke Park. And again, if you've never seen the Beaver Queen pageant, check it out. It's just fun. Tachi's here saying hey there and happy Saturday. But Tachi's in Florida. I'm just hitting all the corners of the entire country today. I don't know how. Well, it is Saturday. So, okay, Tachi. Okay, next, the LGBT Center of Raleigh. Oh, I mentioned this. This is also on the health page. The Triangle Autism Discussion for self and professionally diagnosed people with autism, not necessarily members of the LGBT community. They are the hosts. And it's just a nice discussion online from 4:30 until 6. Today's topic is autism positivity. Okay, another fundraiser. The Straight Talk Support Group and the Triangle Empowerment Center, they're hosting a fundraiser called The Pouring. And Bessie Elmore from Straight Talk was on the show yesterday. You might want to check out our conversation. She explains what they do, and she also talks about the transition home for men being released from prison who get to live there for 120 days and get help getting back on their feet and back into society the right way. So anyway, this fundraiser is called The Pouring. It's going to be upstairs at the Pit on Gear Street, where you can enjoy some live jazz by Urban Silk. So you get some food, some beverages, some nice conversation. The proceeds, again, will be used to bring awareness to the needs of those newly released from prison. Also, while you're on the Legal Ease page, check out the Straight Talk Support Group online discussions. So that's ongoing on certain, I think, Tuesdays. But okay. All righty. And did I say the time? I did not. It is from 6 until 9 this evening at the Pit upstairs, and which is outdoors, by the way. So that should be really nice. Okay. The Moorhead Manor Bed and Breakfast, which is a Black-owned bed and breakfast, which is almost downtown. It's on Moorhead Avenue. So they're going to have jazz on the lawn to celebrate their, let's see, what anniversary? 25th. Whoa, their 25th anniversary. How about that? Jazz on the lawn. That should be really nice. Outdoor concert with Sherry B and band. The gates will open at 6 and the show starts at 7. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. I'm sorry. Back to Straight Talk. The tickets are $25, $40 for couples. I had to mention that. Okay. Now, the Moorhead event is not free. The tickets are $40 for that one. So there you go. And that is going to be from 6 until 9:30. I've never been there. That might be a nice event to check out and see how pretty it is. I've seen pictures. Okay, a singer, Mike Poole, he will be performing old country favorites and Southern gospel in a free concert at the Sacred Grounds Coffee House, which is the Christian music venue in St. Paul United Methodist Church on North Roxborough Street. The music starts at 7:30. Like I said, it's free. Of course, they will graciously accept any donation that you might want to make. Okay. Oh, and let me see. So Jackie looked into, great. So she changed the group name, Durham NC Community Group. If you're in Durham, definitely check that out. Durham NC Community Group. I will be sharing the links and the description of Bull City Hangout to that designation. Thank you, Jackie. And of course, looking forward to my posting again, and I will do so. Yes. All right. But wait, there's more. I mean, this is the longest list of events I think I've read this year. Okay, now, this is tomorrow's events. Durham Central Park is going to have their food truck rodeo from noon until 4, and I will be there as DJ 𝗕𝗓𝗓 playing all kinds of great music. I cannot wait. Oh my goodness. Stop by and say hello. I'm going to be over there by Liberty Arts, right there on Foster Street. They're going to have the street closed down so the kiddies can run back and forth playing on the playground. This is going to be such a fun event tomorrow. I do hope to see you tomorrow. I will be there again from noon until 4 over there by Liberty Arts. All kinds of food trucks. Don't forget your lawn chairs. If you're bringing a blanket, you know, it rained recently, so try to get one of those plastic tarps to put under the blanket. Can't wait. Also happening tomorrow, we're bringing it back. That's the name of the group. They're hosting their first, I think it's their first park party of the year. This is going to be at Pineywood Park, 400 East Woodcroft Parkway. This is going to be tomorrow starting at noon. It's a family, kid, and pet-friendly event. And it's a bring your own food, bring your own beverages event. They're going to have the grills fired up. They're going to have music by all these different DJs. I have them all listed on the Let's Go page. And it's a free event. Of course, you bring your own food, and it should be really, really fun. They also have a playground over there. And actually, I forgot to check the sports page. I forgot to mention this is the first. Tomorrow will be the first tournament day for Durham softball. That's also in Piney Wood Park. It's a huge park. So definitely check that out. That's free admission. Okay, the Durham Really, Really Free Market. That's from 2 until 4. This is at Lyon Park at the playground. This is where you can actually take items you no longer want that are in good shape, and you can just lay them out. People can walk around. They say, oh, I like that. Just pick it up, take it home. You can do the same. You don't have to give in order to receive. And when they say really, really free market, they don't want any money to exchange hands. I've picked up a couple of items, and that's a nice, nice event. The Durham Symphony Orchestra, directed by Maestro William Henry Curry, they're going to be putting on a program called A Celebration of the Harlem Renaissance and Dance Music Throughout the Centuries. This is going to be at the Hayti Heritage Center tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So the first half, they're going to be, it's going to be, let's see, wait, the first half. Okay, wait. Let me get this correct. So they're going to have a sonic feast of vibrant and popular dance music from the 18th century to the present. That should be interesting, as played by the Durham Symphony Orchestra. I would love to hear that. So they're going to also have music by Black composers as well. And it should be really, really fun. Let me see if I can grab some names here. Let's see. Let's see. U.B. Blake. Let's see. Mozart. U.B. Blake and Mozart in the same program. That's enough right there. So the tickets are $25, 10 for students with current ID, and free for kids age 12 and under. Again, it's at the Hayti Heritage Center, Durham Symphony Orchestra, a celebration of the Harlem Renaissance and dance music throughout the centuries. Sounds like fun. Okay, last item, the Empower Dance Foundation's annual recital is going to be held at the Carolina Theater of Durham, which is downtown, tomorrow at 4:15, and tickets range from $27 to $37. And Empower is an incredible dance troupe. Okay, isn't that a lot? I mean, Durham is just so exciting. Okay, weather report. It is 74 degrees right now. It's sunny. It's going to be sunny all day long with a high of 84. And then tomorrow, we'll do you one better. It's going to be 85 tomorrow and sunny all day. Let me just look ahead real quick while you're sharing this out so that more people in Durham can know what's happening. So let me go ahead and look ahead. So it's going to be in the 80s all next week. So Monday 86, Tuesday 88, Wednesday thunderstorms 86, Thursday 89, Friday 89. Thunderstorms all next weekend, but maybe not because our weather is so volatile. A weather forecaster told me that it's really hard to do the weather here in Durham because we're almost equidistant between the mountains and the ocean. So yeah. Anyway, it looks like someone from Washington State is waiting in the wings. So let's see what's happening with Guy R. Cook from Kennewick, Washington. Or I should say Washington. Guy, what's new?
Google stuff. I started off today with a real easy task. You know how you have an admin email for your administration user, right?
Yeah, some people do, yeah.
Well, I found out that there's a plugin for WordPress that you can send the mail with Gmail. Instead of using your server's infrastructure, you can set up an app. So anyway,
okay,
I've been in the cloud. It's kind of a weather thing.
In the cloud,
and,
okay.
Yes. And so I'm sharing the link into the https cloud.google.com. Why
Google Cloud? Never heard of it. Okay, so tell us about that.
There's over 150, I think it is.
150.
Just real quick, I looked at the retail stuff. or the top 10, I guess, flavors. And if you go to retail, this is talking about how Ulta uses the cloud, and there's links on each one of these. You can recognize, like, that's on General Mills, the people that make cereal. That's from Equifax, how they're using the cloud, and so forth. So
yeah,
do take a look at that.
Google Cloud.
And I'll put the link into the comments.
Is that like cloud storage?
Yeah. Storage is one of the things that it can do. It can do all of these things.
Okay.
There's there's 150 cutting edge products available. Some of them are free. Some of them are pay to play.
Okay.
There's like computing, storage, databases, data analysis, AI for artificial intelligence. That's where the phone gets answered by a computer, and they say, "How can we help?"
That's wild.
So that's what
I hope to never be that busy where I have something automatic answering my phone. That just sounds kind of. You wouldn't do that, would you?
If I was as big as like Equifax or General Mills, then I would.
Yeah. Entrepreneur probably wouldn't see the value in that.
For a small operation, I don't know if I'm small anymore. I do 14 states and about 600 communities. Anyway.
Okay. Actually, I can see an entrepreneur doing that if they are doing something else during the day. Like back home in Chicago, a lot of people own their own business, but they work during the day, and their business is like an evening
side hustle.
weekend.
They call those.
Yeah. So I could see having an automatic phone answerer in that case.
It's just like you need a phone answerer. Somebody called up and wanted to order 100 bow and arrow toys. You needed to have an auto response for that when you're busy in this doing Bull City Hangout.
That's a point. Yeah. Okay.
You can do that with Google Voice, and that's all I'm going to say about that. It's
okay. Cool.
It's, voicemail is kind of old school. It's something that's been around a while. So anyway, check out the Google Cloud.
I will do so.
It's the weekend coming up, right? So that's when you do that stuff.
Exactly.
When you have time.
Ooh. Excellent.
Speaking of weather, one of the things that yours truly does to, take a look at what's going on outside, I have wind spinners. Those little twirly.
Oh, yeah. I used to have one on my car.
Yeah, those wind speed indicators tell me if it's calm before the storm, like it's going on right now. We're supposed to get rain like crazy today.
Actually, we got a really quick hit last night of a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Which was not in the forecast. It just kind of.
There's some thunderstorms going through the state, and we're kind of like right on the edge of it. So we're not in the main path, batten down the hatches storm condition, but we're going to get wet.
Just playing around with the color. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. That. Now get a shirt that matches that color. Oh, boy.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of minty today. So
yeah,
minty fresh. So there you go.
There you go. Now, I have one complaint.
Oh, no.
You talked about the first aid class to teach baby, what do you call it?
The CPR and choking infant. Yes.
Yeah, choking infant class. I got there in the 7th inning, just caught enough of it as a grandfather to say, I need to do that. That would be.
Well, it's really online. Bad. You should be able to.
Yeah. Try to find it on Durham Skywriter. There's no search.
What do you mean search?
I mean, at the top.
Oh, you mean within the Durham Skywriter, you mean?
Yeah, at the top of the page, there should be a search box so I could type in CPR free classes or whatever, because I don't know if it's on the gardening page or on the Go page or what.
Yeah, I don't know if I have that. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
Let me.
Eh,
Let me because I switched. I'm using Wix now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will.
I
Because I
did a
couldn't
little
do that
research on it.
before.
You can't install PHP on a Wix hosted site. So I
What
don't
the
know
heck
how you
is
have to set it up with.
PHP? What the heck? Oh,
That's
Tachi's saying hello.
yeah.
He said, "Hey,
Tachi
guy,
knows what PHP is.
personal." I don't
Pretty
know
handy
what is
person.
it. Hmm?
No, that's the old joke we used to have. PHP was pretty handy person.
Oh, well, what does it stand for? While you take your sip of coffee.
I don't know. And that's tea.
Oh,
I quit drinking
okay.
coffee in the
Okay. But you know what? I will look into
I think in
that.
the
That is
80s.
a good point. So I will look into getting to see if Wix has a search
Yeah. Just
box of
ask.
some kind.
I mean, it's got to be some kind of a widget or a plug-in or something that you can put in
Okay,
there.
I will definitely check that out.
I know
Because
that.
actually, that would be a good idea. Because some people might say, "I'd like to see all the listings for Maker Society or something
Yeah.
like that."
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Or the
point.
upcoming technical college classes in the month of July.
Yeah,
For whatever
well,
reason.
not July yet, but yeah, okay. I will note it.
Okay.
Noted. So what's happening this weekend over at your place?
Well, I got to go to the food bank. And
Mm-hmm.
you know how when you go to the store and you forget the shopping bag at home and you have to buy a bag, right, for grocery shopping? I don't know if they have
They
that
don't
out
sell
there.
them here.
Oh, they don't have that there? Well, they do
No.
here.
Don't give them any ideas.
Well, you know how you talk about those people that sew up
Well, the
boomerang bags?
boomerang bags, yeah, those are free
Well,
too.
if you forget your boomerang bag in the car, which I've done,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
or at home, which I've done, then you get a grocery bag, right?
Yeah.
Well, after a time, because when you get old, like yours truly, you forget the bag a lot. You
Mm-hmm.
start to have a stack of bags. Well,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do with them? You
Well,
donate them. Here, we
oh,
donate them
mm-hmm.
to the food bank. And when people
Oh,
come in to get
that's
their
thoughtful.
stuff, their
Yeah.
handout of food, for whatever reason they got to have that, then you got a container that you can just hand in that bag and say, here you
Thoughtful.
go.
I might look into that because we have a food bank on Anger Avenue, not too far from me.
Yeah, ask them if
Now,
they accept donation of food bags. That's what we have. The one here is open Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for a couple
yeah.
hours a day,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we're gonna
That's a
have on the
thoughtful idea.
agenda is take
Let
those
me
bags
show
up
you
there.
what. Let me show you what I do with mine. This is giving you an opportunity to tell a bad joke.
Oh, you mean if I say, computer, tell me a joke?
Why aren't windows good liars? Because you can see right through them.
Oh, well, did you hear that?
No, I missed it.
Why aren't windows good liars? Because you can
Oh,
see right through them.
I mean, that's so transparent. Oh, oh, oh my God. So transparent. So here's
Yeah,
what I do with my grocery bags. I'm a former Girl Scout, so
right.
the folding of the American flag, something you learn how to do. So I use the American flag folding technique and make
Uh-huh.
these cute little triangles, and I keep them in my little utility drawer. I keep some in the car. I keep them, I use them whenever. And
Well,
you know
you
what?
need those little
Let me let
plastic
me let me
bags.
just give a hint. Let
Okay.
me just give a hint real quick. It's nice to have these in your car. One time I was just going down State Street back home, and this young mom, she had her kid in tow, and she was carrying her grocery bag, which burst in the middle of the street.
Ouch.
And she was like, ah. So I pulled over real quick, and I had some bags, and I was able to bag up her stuff and you know and help her
Rescue
out.
Ranger.
So, so
There you
it's
go.
it's good having these on your
Well,
person and
why
in the
I
car.
need some from time to time
Mm.
I think I've told you this. We have 3 dogs.
Mm-hmm.
When you walk the dog, sometimes they will create a nuisance. That's what
Mm-hmm.
they're called, nuisance bags.
Okay.
So you have to, clean up the mess.
Oh yeah.
And so the food bank won't get all of them.
Yeah.
Because I got to keep, some in the car.
Oh, you got to keep some. Yeah.
And some we have this sewn up. It's like a big tube, and you can stuff the bags inside.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I just want to tell folks who are watching that even though Guy is here, I can accommodate 9 guests. So if you'd like to hop on, tell a joke, or hang out, you are more than welcome to do so. So
you
just,
mean somebody
click on
could
the
come
link.
in and just tell a joke, even if you're on the camera?
Yeah, they could promote
Oh
their business.
wow! I got to
tell
get
jokes.
I'm gonna have to form a legion, joke tellers of America, and just come into the
That
Bull
probably
City
already
Hangout.
exists. That
Yeah,
probably already exists.
I'll send out an email newsletter
How we
blast
do.
and just announce it, and say, hey, we just got an invite from North Carolina. Yeah, that'll work.
Of course, your jokes are kind of.
Hey,
I don't know.
Those are from Amazon. Those are not mine.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, need a little help there. But anyway, so I'm going to skedaddle. I'm going to have a relatively busy weekend. Tomorrow I'm DJing all afternoon, and then I'm also going to be doing TV Skywriter at 7. I will be interviewing a New York City musician who's going to be in concert here. 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 I'm so bad with names. Anyway, he's a drummer. He's fantastic. Shout out to Muna, who's bringing him here. Muna lives in she's a former Durhamite who lives in Roxborough. So anyway, I'm hopefully going to get the CD from her today, listen to the music so I can interview the gentleman tomorrow at 7. Okay. And today I will probably be working on just stuff.
Well, yeah.
Different things and whatnot.
And give a shout. If you need help with that search thing, holler at
the
me.
Google. The Wix. Yeah, I do.
I set one up with.
I'm doing that next. Is work on that search box. Yeah.
If you go to the Route 6 website, with that big of a site, you got to have a search. And I thought, well, gosh, if people are looking for that, where are they going? They're going to go to the maps page, right? Because they want to know how to get to Chicago or how to get to wherever. So I looked and I found a search widget. What do you want to call it? Plugin, line of code, and it's not PHP. So you might be able to use that. So go to the maps page of Route 6 Tour and scroll down, and you'll see powered by Google Search Console, and it searches the website first. And then if it can't find it on all of that content, it'll go out to the world. It'll use the Google search engine to look for what are the 7 stars of the Durham flag stand for. Okay. So it's not on the Wix content.
Okay. I'm going to jump on that.
Okay.
Cool. So what's the weather real quick? We're
going to get a whopping big 70, I think, is the high today.
That's still good.
Yeah, that's better than
50.
Well, it's better than 60, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
The wind's blowing now. Let me see if I can turn the camera just a second. You got to see it. There.
Oh, yeah. You've got a light wind.
Yeah. That's a 2-spinner breeze. See, if all 3 clatters, there's like 3 bears. There's a baby bear and a mama bear and a papa bear.
Okay.
If all 3 of them are going, full tilt, then you know it's a gully washer. Yeah, it's a doozy. But with just 2, I'm going to guess between 8 and 12.
Okay.
I think it has to be over 15. Now, I was looking on Amazon the other day, and there's for sale like $59 or something, a battery powered weather station, but I'm not going to get that.
Pinwheel. That's all
that's overkill.
I have Dollar Tree pinwheels in front of my house. That's fine.
Yeah, I took the 2 Dollar Tree ones the wind, because it's so severe at times, it blew up the big ones, the big rims.
Whoa, for real?
In the middle. So what I did,
Wow.
I took them apart, and the two little ones were still good. So I put both little ones onto the other position. I don't think we can see it from here.
Oh,
No.
do you have a store in town called Five Below?
No.
Five Below is such a fun store. Obviously, the cost, everything costs below $5 pretty much, although not anymore, but still. They have these enormous pinwheels. I've had my eye on them. I might have to break down and get one. They're gigantic.
The one I just showed you,
Mm-hmm.
I should mention, Craft Warehouse had it on sale for 25% off.
Okay.
So I paid, it was less than $10 after the savings.
I regret that when you buy cars nowadays that they don't have the antennas that stick up, because I used to always have a spinning windsock.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. And I really miss that antenna. I couldn't find any place on the car to place my spinning windsock, and I've been having to go without. So I really miss that. But anyway, let me let you go because I want to get back to work here. And you have a beautiful weekend, Guy. And I'll see you sometime next week or whenever.
I'll talk to you next time I talk to you. Thanks for having us.
See you. All right. Fun as always. So if you'd like to hop on, you can do so. Otherwise, I'll just go ahead and get my day more or less restarted, get some work done, do some cleaning, get ready for tomorrow where I'll be DJing in Durham Central Park from noon until 4 for the food truck rodeo. Hope to see you there. So anyway, have a great weekend. I will see you again. If I don't see you tomorrow, tomorrow from noon to 4, I will see you Monday at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now. Scrolling up. There it is. Okay.